Let's have a quick rest and level up. Our standards is very high for Solasta skill. Ooh. I've been doing pretty good. I gotta say, I've not had to revivify once. In fact, Clutch tends to get knocked on his ass a lot, but I'm the meat shield, so it's okay. I brought me back every round. It's all good. I have it set up right now where the bad guys do 20% more than normal damage. 15. All right, we get a level up. I'm excited. You got the game because you saw him playing it? No, I'm on. Isn't it good? It is such a well done like D&D game. A lot of the games, ooh, I'm up to 74 HP. Unlocked class feature, Aura of Courage. Me and my allies within 10 feet cannot be frightened while you are conscious. All right. At 18th level, the range becomes 30 feet. Oh, I've played all the Dragon Age games. They are good. Just Fred, you're definitely right. I haven't actually, sorry. Dragon Age Origins and the second one I've played. Dragon Age Inquisition I have yet to play through to completion. I started it once, but it was a game series that my sister watched me play, and she got sick, and then we haven't finished it. We were right at the very beginning. We had only played it for like one session, so maybe 4 or 5 hours into it, and I haven't gone back to it yet, but it's something I want to play. I definitely want to try it, give it another chance. Do you have an audio background, or did you just buy the Blue Spark XL because of good reviews? I'm looking to get into doing voice acting, or at least voice work. I want to do. Well, my dream job would be doing voices for a cartoon because I love cartoons. But I looked into it a lot and checked it out. I heard it's got really good. Like it's apparently it's a sensitive mic, but it's also got good higher tones. And my voice tends to be a little bit on the higher edge. I don't have a super deep voice unless I've been talking for crazy long times. Like right now, we're 8 hours into the stream, so my voice is starting to get a little rough. But yeah, I've heard good things about it. Plus, it looks really cool. Damien was a voice actor? Ooh. Damien, you and I gotta be friends. I need to pick your brain. That's awesome. I almost became a voice actor a long time ago. Just before I got into college, I got scouted by an actor. I started doing the acting thing a little bit. But then when I got into college and was going through for programming and that, I got hurt and I put it all on hold. Just a streaming break. All right, I think we're going to have to go ability scores, although I guess we could give an int and a charisma. She doesn't really need charisma. I don't know what we're going to give Reyna. Maybe increased range damage with the, or do we already have that? Isn't there a feat that lets you do increased damage when you're shooting? Uncanny accuracy, maybe? Oh, I didn't change. Oh, that plus his dex. That's not worth it. I don't know what we're going to do for her. I'm not seeing the one for the damage. I don't want take aim. Be your Fred Law. I do have a Discord server. The message will be popping up shortly, but I can probably force it. Exclamation mark Discord. There you are. So, guys, I'm not seeing the thing I was hoping to give her. There was a feat about doing like +2 damage when you use the bow. Maybe that's something that the rogue can't get. We could look at upping her intelligence with one of the creeds of... That's charisma. Intelligence. Proficiency at int saving throws. If not, get +1 and get 1 intelligence. That's one option. Wisdom, strength. Con. We could just give her 2 con. More hit points never a bad thing. Or Armor Master might be worth it. A free armor class is never a bad thing. The other thing is uncanny accuracy. Ignoring 1/2 and 3/4 cover with the bow is pretty nice too. Hard to kill. +1 to con. You have advantage on death saves. If you succeed 3 times, you're not only stabilized, but you regain 1 HP. Although I usually heal before that becomes an issue. Proficiency in intimidation, persuasion, and deception. If you were already, you get expertise. Well, we already have... We have what? Perception. That'd give us an extra skill for those 3, right? That might be worth it. Manipulator might be a good one. What interface I'm using? I just have a Focusrite. Is it 14? It's not the greatest of them, but the Focusrite was a good mix with the Blue Yeti for how much power it can output. I don't have to crank the gain all the way to max on it. I'm trying to remember what version of the Focusrite. The Scarlet 2i2? On. Gain proficiency with Warhammer and light and heavy crossbows. Medium arm. Ooh. It doesn't get us a direct benefit right away, except for the fact we could throw her in the old armor from Clutch. She could wear like the scale mail or the chainmail. Oh man, this is a hard choice. Since all these things limit you to max dex of 20, it's hard to pick one of these other ones. I don't know if, like, I've watched YouTube videos and done my best to get it to sound good. Like, let's see. Like I'm using an expander. Where is it here? Might as well show you guys what I'm looking at here. So here, this is the filters I have on the mic. So an expander that closes it off at threshold 47.5 dB seemed to be a good spot where when I shut up, it doesn't pick up background noise. So it's working as a gate. Then I got compression, so if it gets, kind of keeps it at a nice audio level. And then I got a limiter on there because I want to be able to get excited and shout because I get into my games a lot. And that keeps it from going too loud. Seems to do well. And it's got a little bit of EQ, but not much. Try to give it a tiny bit of bass. I'd like to think I put a lot of effort into the stream. And yep, there we go. Like I've changed the settings on my webcam. It's just an Elgato webcam, but I've changed the settings so it's got better focus in that. The compressor can do the job you want the limiter to do. Well, isn't it good to have two? Like the compressor, there's a stage where it kind of compresses it to like, so it sits around here, but then you have one where it's like super high just to keep it from peaking, right? Like that's what I kind of had it set up as two. That's what I heard was a good way of doing it, but the ratio seems a bit low. It could be. To be honest, I had to redo the audio settings this last week or so. For whatever reason, I turned on OBS and all my audio settings were gone. Getting some Soylent Green from the grocer. Enjoy your people food. All right. Enduring body adds con. +1 each time you gain a level for extra hit points. That's not too bad. That's almost as though, for the purpose of getting hit points, that's as though you got 2 more con. But maybe I should just take stats. The reason why I was going to bring in for a feat was to get the one where you do 2 damage, increase your range damage by 2. But I'm not seeing it. So perhaps we go ability score. We could just give her 2 con. More HP is never a bad thing. All right, she now has 103 hit points. I like that it's retroactive. You get all the extra hit points coming back. Reaper plugins? I think they're installed. They used to be, but I don't know if OBS is still using them from when the audio got wiped. Honestly, the replugs, I don't know much about those. I think all I used was the EQ for the replugs. I just didn't know enough about the plugin. Do they have like do the Reaper plugins have everything like the gate and the limiter and all that built into it, like the compressor? If so, I might have to change my plugins to get it set up even better. I'm always trying to get the audio best. In my experience, good audio is like one of the most important things to a good stream. Because if the stream sounds like crap, nobody's going to stick around, even if it looks nice. Can't just count on my beautiful mug keeping people here. A new cantrip. Okay. Shine, sparkle, or resistance. An enemy you can see becomes luminous for a while, which makes them so they're glowing. Light source, 2 cubes bright, 4 cubes dim. What does it mean at higher levels +1 die? It doesn't do any damage. Maybe just 1 brighter? Grant an ally 1-time bonus to a saving throw. Like, a +4 to a saving throw, as nice as that sounds, you have to have set that up in advance. Like, that doesn't seem like that helpful. I guess I'll take Shine. Of all these cantrips, they all seem kind of useless. Undead take damage from light? Shine it is. Alright, Mouse is up to 83 hit point. Clutch is starting to fall behind in the hit point game, I gotta say. Leveling up Neko. El Neko, our level 10 wizard. Now has an extra 5th spell slot, 3 cantrips to select from, and 3 spells to select. And he's got arcane lore. He can now add his proficiency bonus to the number of spells you can memorize. You also learn 2 additional cantrips from the wizard's list. Sweet. Alright, well, cantrips, let's see. True Strike is a waste, so I'm not getting that. I guess Shocking Grasp, Shine. Does a D4 damage? Maybe Acid Splash? Firewall's OP. We do have Firewall. I haven't used it. I've been doing Mind Twist, Cone of Cold, and Black Tentacles and Fireballs. Like, that's what I mostly do with them. Anyways, we need one more. So right now it's 2d8 psychic damage. That's not horrible. That is horrible. I guess giving someone else the ability to cast light. Shocking Grasp. D8. And the class spells. Alright, we get 3 class spells now. Again, I'm at the point where most of these spells I don't see myself using a lot. I guess we'll take Banishment, Conjure Elemental, and... Oh. 3 HP could prevent death in a punt. Yeah, except for at the level we're at, 3 HP is not that big a thing. Each turn? Causes psychic damage to the target creature with each turn, unless the saving throw is successful. Frightened by the phantasm. Save each turn to cancel. The creature is frightened and receives psychic damage each turn until it succeeds on it, and it takes 4d10 psychic damage for 1 minute, potentially. And at higher levels, it gets an extra dice on it. An extra d10 per level. Yeah, let's take Psychic, or Phantasmal Killer. Why not? And prepare our spells. Don't need Long Strider. Don't need Whole Person. It likes to add spells that aren't there. Lightning Bolt I'm okay with. We got room for 2 more spells. I'm thinking... Concentration's the only downside. We could Wall of Fire. Yeah, we'll take Wall of Fire. Why not? Wall of Fire is pretty cool. And... maybe Phantasmal Killer if I decide to psychically torture somebody. We don't need Jump because Clutch has the boots of striding and leaping. We don't need Sleep either. It's not worth the effort. Blur. Alright. I guess Psychic Killer and Conjure Elemental? Although at this point I would probably sooner do Mind Twist and Cone of Cold. We could put Stone Skin back on. There is the wall. An area of fire, or you can put a ring of fire around your party. Ring of fire? Wall of fire, ring / outer. Creates a burning wall that injures creatures in or next to it. What's the difference between... Oh, okay, I get it. Outer is when we're not inside the ring, so we circle monsters. Inner ring is when we're inside the ring. It circles us. Oh my god, that could be really helpful. Have the wall of fire, and then have mouse inside with the spirit guardians, so that they go through fire and then they go through spirit guardian. That could be like a nice combo. We're definitely keeping wall of fire. I haven't liked the way it handles conjuring. You're supposed to be able to control the creature, but they're AI controlled, but still. I'm looking forward to doing the wall of flames here. How much damage is it? 8d6. That's good damage. Doesn't look like it gets any added effect, but still, that's good damage. What spells does Mouse have ready? The 14 spells now. Spirit Guardian has become like my favorite spell. We don't do aid. Okay. I'm thinking Insect Plague might be an okay one as an option. We probably won't do it very often, but It's a good option. And myself. Apparently I can now revivify and do daylight. I'm not going to aid somebody. Protection from poison. Cures and protects against poison. For 1 hour. That could be handy against things that are doing poison damage. Yeah, okay. There we go. That was a good level, I think. Especially with Reyna having crazy HP now. Our super lethal assassin is like super hard to kill. Alright. Now we can finally go and finish exploring the forest here. Also, if you get knocked, the elemental goes rogue, killing whatever it closest to. Oh, wow. Then definitely not going to be using the elemental. Give me no path destination. We just came from this way. See, there's a path. There's a little bit down here that we didn't explore because I was all out of spells and I was starting to get low on HP. I had used up all my short rest healing die. So I went to go see if I could find the rest spot, and then it trapped me going into the dungeon. But now we can go get the rest. There's a treasure chest there, and there we haven't gotten at least. Alright. Now that we're coming up to new stuff, there might be elementals. Or worse yet, more of those poison spiders, or acid spiders. Those things were nasty.
Hold it. I see a trap.
Alright. Normal arrows, good. Making sure I'm not using my +1 arrows. I accidentally used a bunch of +1 arrows to take out traps earlier. Was not my greatest moment. Alright. What do we have here? Treasure? We have a dagger? That's not the best treasure I could have hoped for. Ah, we'll take it. I gotta say, I'm a little disappointed that they tease you with the, they teased us with that really good book, and then we can't keep the book. We couldn't even go back for it afterwards. Alright. I wonder if there's more. How do we get down there? I could fly, but there we go. Trap disarmed. Okay. So it only falls down if you fail. Ooh, the lava looks pretty good there. Creating scroll of conjure minor elemental. Oh, well, we can always sell it. Or we could learn how to make the scroll and sell the scrolls. Ooh, mithril stone. Oh, that's the gold dragon. There's a crafting ingredient. And that's just to be sold. Alright. Now the last thing we have to do is find our way down to that. could try flying. But the game doesn't handle flying very well unless it's a spot where they wanted you to do flying, it seems. Because usually it just won't let you fly across places. They don't think that you can go. Okay, Neko. Won't let us hit it. Alright, well, let's try flying. Fly on little clutch. They wanted you to fly here. Alright. There's still that one thing I want to pick up anyways. I hope the flight lasts long enough. Splendid half plate. Okay, we found magical half plate. It won't let me fly over and push that down. Boo. Alright. That's the one that was real up high that we needed to fly to, that I did not get. So, quick travel, which is this way. Just up here, I think. Yeah, there it is. Clutch. Here I go. As long as touching it doesn't cause spiders to show up, we should be okay. The last time I touched something like this, spiders showed up. And it was a heck of a fight. Oh, he's taking a shortcut. I didn't want him to get too far ahead. But at the same time, actually, you guys don't be cautious. Just get up there. Here we go. Okay, now be cautious in case he's about to trigger something. All right, we have food and craft ingredients. So it wasn't that big a deal that we didn't get it. And it didn't seem to bring out any of the spiders. Okay. I think it's time for us to go over to the volcano. Did this get better? It's got okay, it's got transmutation, necromancy, abjuration, and conjuration. I think it's got 4 gems now. Okay. Makes me think it worked. Oh, actually. I don't know if it would actually matter. Probably not, but on the off chance that they want you to leave through this specific exit. Alright, we finished this area. Let's update our save real quick. Yep. Alright. Lava Forest down. I think that one went really well. That weird mine labyrinth place was really cool. And the volcano. It's only 3 days away. Poisonous pests. We got 2 phase spiders. Tiger drakes. I hate those things. I'm glad Raina spotted them. Time to kill some spider drakes. And the best part is, it's on the first day of travel. We can hit them with every spell we got and not worry about it. 'Cause it's not like we're going to get hit with another fight before we get some rest. Ooh, base spiders. Quick little bugger. Alright, let's see. I can't get within range. Okay. Let's see if we can hit him with my bow. Oh, I hit. And I did one whole damage. I really need to get a new bow for clutch. I'm just so bad at crossbows, or at longbows in ranged attacks in general, really. I don't know. I don't know if that works with the bow. I'm guessing it would. No reason it shouldn't. I probably should have done that first. All right, here we go. Gotta try it. I did that backwards. All right, good to know. I'm an idiot. I'm a diddly. Oh, that's funny. Neko's like, sorry, it's the first time I cast it. It's all good. They still gonna have to come through flames, right? Want outer, so that it's talking about where the damage goes, not where we go. I gotcha. I was thinking of it completely backwards. Move out before you get a fire tick. Oh yeah, I'm hoping that's out. It looks like we're out, at least. Okay. Just have to wait until Clutch's turn. Can't help with Clutch. He was already moved by the time that went out. On the funny part, it teleported into the fire. They created miss. Oh, it teleported over here. Aren't those phase spiders being all pesky and dodgy? Alright. So get me out of the flame. Alright. Phase spiders. Sure. Ooh, look. 11 slashing, 1 radiant, 7 radiant, and 1 radiant. Nice. We'll save it this time.
You should have fled.
Yes. Alright. Neko's turn, eh? Probably should have hit the vipers. Oh, that's fine. I like it. Oh, these are the smaller ones. I could swear it was tiger drakes that we fought that were doing like crazy acid damage.
You have them now.
All right. Tricksy little spider. At least the phase spiders don't seem to freak me out as much as normal spiders do. Playing RPGs is not something that's great if you have arachnophobia. Spiders are everywhere in RPGs. I haven't even looked at the achievements. Might as well heal everybody. Seeing as I accidentally turned us on fire.
You are a true
Nice.
saint.
That worked out well. He just killed himself flying through the flames. Wow. Oh, yay, look at that. He took 19 from the fire and then 20 from the spirits. That is a really good combination. Thank you for turning me on to the wonders that is our blessed wall of fire.
You were doomed.
Oh, didn't we get an item that needed identifying? Those are ingredients. They go over to Neko because he makes all the stuff. All right, I think that's everything. Tiger Fang poisons. Those go to Reina. Okay. All right. It looks like that's everything. All right. So Neko can do a good old ritual. Find out what this half plate is. Probably a +1 or 2. +1 half plate. Yeah. Wasn't expecting it to be anything too great. Alright. Oh, wait, it's at the top there, isn't it? Armor class? It does allow for dexterity to be applied. I just don't think Mouse can wear it though. Or can he? Problem is, it won't look as cool as this armor. Yeah, see? I don't like the look of it. Even though that gets us a 22 armor class, I think I'll stick with the 21 just because that looks amazing. I think I used to have a... Maybe it wasn't +1. It does... Actually, you know what? This does look better than the normal half plate that had that weird design. Like, without all the little metal works on it, it looks not that bad. Although... I thought it had all that design in it a second ago. Didn't it have, like, filigree and everything? Yeah, see? It's got all the little fancy filigree there. And now it doesn't. I kind of like it without the filigree, to be honest. That looks pretty cool. Just clean, flat metal. Okay, that's a 17. You're 16. Ah, so this would actually, for clutch anyways. The reason we went from, we had a half plate +1. We changed it to the chainmail of sturdiness because clutch has no dex. So this would be a 16. This is a 17. So this was the better way to go. Plus, I think that looks a lot better than that. I don't think that looks that good. Although I think maybe the old one we had was just half plate and not +1 half plate. So that doesn't look that bad, but I think it's because the one we had before didn't have the fanciness, but it didn't look great. I think it was maybe that, although that doesn't, that looks like it's not applying the texture again. Huh. You can't just double click to unequip. Okay, what if I just don't want to wear it for a second? Huh. I don't know, maybe the one we had before was magical, but that's an 18. We got 19, or our new armor. And again, I don't really like the look of it, except for the helmet. Having the helmet and the legs, like it looks a little bit more cohesive. It's just not the coolest looking armor. But I can't argue with the 21 armor class. So we could give him one more, but we'd have to not look this cool. No, I'm sorry, I can't do it. Medium armor. That's what? Medium armor. Heavy armor. What about Reyna? She'd lose her dex. Oh, she's not proficient. We would have to give her that armor class thing. I don't know. We got a 21 AC, a 19, a 21, and a 19. I think we're doing pretty okay on the armor class. Although I think I might send him back to get the ring from Reyna. I'm not sure I like him having that the staff. If it always had the magic effect on it, maybe then it'd be worth the whole like elemental damage or whatever. It's just something. Yeah. I might unattune that and then go back to having the +1 armor ring. Anyways. Anything in here? Nope. I have had it that a random fight had a chest in it. That was only happened once though. Actually, I don't think it was a chest. I think it was just something I could loot. Oh, inventory. We went through a lot of potions. The big idea, the armor we're looking to get for Reyna, by the way, for those curious, is we're looking at getting Reyna the armor of the Empress here. Empress garb chain shirt. It's a chain shirt with AC 15, and it gets full dex bonus. So for her, she puts that on, she has a 20 armor class. And she still has all her stealth. But we need to find a primed chain shirt, which we can buy from the Arcaneum. The only problem is the Arcaneum didn't like us enough to sell it to us yet. Resume. Interrupt. Let's make everybody have it. Craft. Everybody who can. Oh, we do not have the amaranth for that. Oh well. I thought I had enough to get all 3 crafting. We got a decent supply of potions anyway. I'm kind of excited to see what the volcano holds. After the dungeon we just did to get the latest gem, that was a cool dungeon. We're almost there. What? Writes a chapter in their personal journal. We're all asleep and we're about to be attacked by crimson spiders. Those are the ones that spit huge amounts of acid. My question is, why did we spend a whole day like wandering around the place? Just go in. I guess it's maybe we're actually looking for it and we don't know exactly where it is. All right, this could be bad. This could be so bad. These guys have claw acid bite. The acid bite is 66
You're still in the
damage.
fight, my friend.
Yep, there it is. Oh, looks like Rain is awake. Neko's awake. Oh no, it's Neko that's awake. How's Neko? Reina got attacked and she didn't get woken up. Neko's up? Okay, interesting. For some reason, I don't have the aura of protection I should have. Smite it.
Well done.
I'm hoping we finish the rest and I get these spells back. There we go. That was pretty good damage. So I don't have the aura, but everybody else is getting the aura. That works for me. Rena should be able to. Ooh, crit!
Surrender or die.
Woo. Level 5 healing word on Reyna. You're feeling better, Reyna. Oh wow, 29 better. Not bad. Reyna's turn. Here we go. Oh, not ranged attack. Melee with the sneak attack. It's immune to the acid effect, but that's okay.
Go on.
Resist the slashing. I really need to swap out that weapon on her. I thought the Elven short sword would be worth it because it does a D8 instead of D6, but too many things have been resistant to the slashing when the piercing of the normal short sword seemed to be very effective. Alright, let's go cast Firewall outside. Oh wow, it's a tight little grouping. Okay, good to know. Now that I know what that looks like, and maybe just twist their minds in half.
One foe down.
Woo, 26 damage. And it's incapacitated. Now it's my turn. Eat great sword.
I'm getting the measure of this.
Eat Lightbringer. There we go. Not bad. 15 and what? 12? So 27? Up next is Mouse with his mace of smashing.
Well struck.
And the permanent divine strike at that. So it's 2d6 plus d8 plus 5, I think, or 5 or 6 for his strength. He's got 21, I think. All right. Back to sleep. Oh. Continue our long rest. Why there was a point in the night where all 4 of us were fully asleep is beyond me. Or maybe it was only 3 of us were asleep and Neko was just surprised. After all, he doesn't need much sleep being a full high elf. Alright. Yeah, for those wondering, Clutch is... I think I went half elf... I think I went half elf paladin with a lawbringer background.
This is the worst place we've been so far.
Indeed, the smell here is awful.
We're deep in the Badlands, sure. But there's a gem around here.
You never know. Remember the gem of abjuration? The crown's signal was just a decoy to find Kitaela.
Look, is that an orc totem?
Is that a floating rock? Hey, Brexus. Yep, we finished up the lava forest. It was a cool area. I like that. He's like, is that an orc totem? What about the floating rocks? That seems much more suspicious to me. Well, that reminds me. Cast? Good, we do have all their spells. I was worried it might not have worked out. Alright. What have we here? A long sword, a club, and an ivory statuette worth 71. Alright, let's look at the map real quick. There's something up on there. We might need to fly up there. Hopefully we can find a way up through jumping. No path detected. Heck yeah. Clutch jumps like a frog, baby. I think the only one that won't be able to go up there is Neko. Because everyone else has +5 strength right now. Well, not Reyna, but she's got she does it through dex. Everyone else does it through strength. Clutch does it through boots of striding and leaping. Ooh, that looks like that's as far as we can go right now, actually. That's angled the wrong way. I saw it from this angle and I thought it was just floating normal. Okay. Go push that out of the way. You know, for a place that, like, the last place was lava forest, it had a lot less lava. Than what we're dealing with here. What was the point in that? I'm not sure what was the point of that rock. Usually there's a reason to knock things down. Oh, that reminds me. Potion, we're up to 8. Might need to split some of these down so Reyna has some. Ooh, actually, you know what? He's down to 3. What's Reyna's potion count? 1 of the slightly better kind. Okay. Yeah, let's go split it. Lit it. Actually, I think I could have done it a little bit better. Here we go. All right, there. They all have 5. She's got 4, but she's also got the 2 bigger ones. So I think that's reasonable. Oh, I already grabbed that, didn't I? Yep. All right, here we go. Don't see any orcs yet, which is probably good. I like the floating little land masses. Primordial lava stone for crafting. No, what about over here? Can you guys get over here? Okay. Guess we'll come back this way. Still want to explore that way more. I have a feeling I'm going to need to have NecoCast fly on Clutch to go loot everything. That looks like a dead Humie. A whole bunch of dead Humies. That could be trouble. Alright, we found 1 whole gold. A magnificent longsword that needs identifying. A warhammer that needs selling. And a brother letter. Alright. Read. His name was Thuriel Duskfall. A childhood disease left him deaf and disfigured. He found his sole purpose in life from fishing in the streams at night, silent and at peace. He was not judged when alone and in the dark. Thus, he developed a skill that gave him value in the eyes of the Sylvan Elves, who otherwise viewed him as imperfect and damaged. He was also my brother. I covered his body with a cairn of stones on the riverbank where I found him. They had taken his rod and his fish, the bracelet he had from our father, his filleting knife and everything. I tracked them. They were many and arrogant. But I had little else to do and all the time in the world. 4 died before they learned to leave guards at night. 2 more before they learned to make sure the guards were sober. 6 of them slept together in a tent. I slit the throats of the 3 largest and left the rest to their sweet dreams. By the time they made Port Harrow, they were telling stories of the hordes of night witches descended upon them from the haunted boughs of Colthanon, drinking the blood of their friends and depopulating entire villages. More died there, where they mistakenly believed the crowds would give them safety. An envoy from my people came asking me to stop. I indicated that I'd do so the day my brother came back to life. I have not done so. Stranger, if you find this scroll by the cairn by the river, I ask that you leave it be and say a prayer for the soul of my brother. Stranger, if you find this scroll by the cairn by the river and disturb the cairn, or take the scroll, know that I will find you. They call me Night Plague. Ooh. I don't know about you guys, but I think we're going to be killing Night Plague. Because I already took the sword. Besides, that doesn't look like a cairn. So I'm thinking somebody else took it. And that's now mine, so... He might show up and we might have to kill him. But that didn't look like a cairn, so I'm thinking somebody... And this doesn't look like a river. I guess a river of lava. You like the reading? Thank you. I do try. That was one of the things I was thinking of doing as to get... For work, like practice for vocal work, was maybe doing audiobooks. To give it a try. But I've heard it can be very poor pay. Like, if you're an established name, you can get really good money, but starting out, a lot of authors apparently try to take advantage. Don't base boost. Good to know. I'm 100% open to any suggestions on Go About. I'm actually looking for a vocal coach right now in the area. I know a guy that does audio work professionally out of his house. He's got like a home studio and everything. I was supposed to go meet him just before COVID started, but then COVID happened. People can hear it. Alright, there was loot. It looks like it's just ingredients. I don't know if it's actually going to be worth flying up and grabbing. I'm tempted to fly up and grab them though. Ah, what the heck. Yeah, let's do it. I think we're about to have a big fight with orcs anyways. So let's go cast spell. All light. Unclutch. Oh yeah, I still got like 238 pounds to carry. Just go clutch. Fly at full speed. Fly like an eagle. Ooh, Dwarven Primrose. I remember we had something that needed that. Whee! Look at me, Ma. I'm flying. Just a lava stone? Yeah, that wasn't... I don't think that was really worth the spell. Alright. Let's get across the river. How do you sneakily fly? Like, what's the difference? Do you just go slow enough that you don't make your clothes don't, like, flap in the wind? I'm really curious. Whoa, look at all the dead bodies. And nothing nearby. $6 silver, an orc great axe, and some food. Interesting that looked like a human body that had the orc great axe. I wonder if these human, or were these all orc? Oh, something's happening.
An orc woman?
We could save her.
She's helpless. Let's show mercy for once. I'll take care of that. She'll be on her feet very soon.
One of us speaks Orcish too.
You healed me. Why not kill me?
You heard of a magic gem? In Orcish, trust us. Yeah, see, Rain is the one that had Orcish. That's right.
Niak Ami Anda.
A Nyark who speaks Aug? Gabriel, I'd like to know your story. But this is not time for that. My people, all dead. Arok did that. Arok is a Redska tribe shaman. Powerful. But so powerful, I not know.
Other orcs did this?
Many tribes in the Cradle of Fire always fighting. Arok always ambitious. But now Arok has power of fire.
He's got the gem.
New power? You said Arok was more powerful than you thought?
Arok came to Suncloud, told a chieftain Brok to bend the knee. Brok said no. Arok burned. Everyone took Brok prisoner. Huge balls of fire from his hands. Many, many flames. Never seen Orc shaman so powerful. Arok said he found power in Cradle of Fire, Heart of Mountain.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Arok found the Gem of Evocation. Many fireballs. Our gems don't do that.
In any case, we need to find this Brock.
I'm a paladin with fireball or fire powers. You can tell I'm jealous of not being able to throw many fireballs.
Lead us to a rock and we'll avenge your tribe.
Agreed. We go into Volcano. Maybe find Brock alive.
All right. It feels good not killing the orcs for a change. We've slaughtered that one tribe and I felt bad about that. But now, we redeem ourselves. All right. All right, we got some more brimstone viper scales, food, and a torch. Oh, there it is. A torch. We gotta see. We got 4 silver, 4, 8, 9 gold. I wish they just had things like that piled up to be a single item. Just because then you'd know instantly, oh, I got this much gold. Like, usually it's not so many, you can just add them up yourselves, but there was the one time when there was like 30 different piles of gold, and they were all 2 or 3. And it's just like, ugh, I'm not counting that. Alright, the primrose and that lava rock stuff. There it is. Those go to Neko. Fletches the meat shield and the mule. I am so loaded with stuff. I kind of wish we had actually gone back to Eric Flynn. Here we go. Ooh. Oh, this is going to be a cool place, I bet.